What's up, everybody? Today we are flying across the entire world to Japan for one of the craziest videos we have ever attempted. Most people go to Japan and see a cool temple or eat some sushi, but we are going to do literally everything. I'm talking about 10 of the most insane, must-try cultural experiences you can possibly have in this country, and we're going to do them all back to back to back. Fast flashes, sumo, cherry blossoms, bullet trains, tea ceremony, onsen, kabuki, and festivals. Forget your basic travel guide, because what you're about to see is the ultimate Japan challenge. We are going to dive headfirst into thousands of years of tradition, from ancient ceremonies to modern marvels. For the next 50 hours, my team and I will be living and breathing Japan. We've got a list of 10 challenges, and if we complete every single one, I'm going to give one of you lucky subscribers a free trip to Japan to do this all yourself. So you better watch the whole video. We're talking about everything from sacred rituals that have been practiced for centuries to watching giant men smash into each other. These are the absolute must-do experiences for anyone visiting Japan, and we're going to see if we can survive them all. So get ready for an adventure unlike any other. We're about to unlock the secrets of Japan, and trust me, you won't believe what happens. Alright, first up on our list is the traditional tea ceremony, one of the most important rituals in Japanese culture, so we have to do it. Every single movement, every single step has a meaning. It's about respect, tranquility, appreciating the moment. For someone used to chaos and yelling, this is the ultimate test of patience. Master Suzuki has been doing this for 50 years. They hand me a wagashi. Eat it first to prep for bitterness. Look at this thing, it's like a work of art. The room is completely silent except for the sound of hot water being poured. Master Suzuki moves with surgeon-like precision. Now it's my turn. He hands me the bowl, and I have to turn it exactly 2 times before I can take a sip. The pressure is insane. Okay, here we go. Wow, that is intense. It's bitter, but in a really good, complex way. This is 1,000 times more complicated than just making a cup of tea. I have to admit, sitting here in this quiet room, just focusing on the tea, is actually kind of amazing. Master Suzuki just gave me a slight nod. I think that means I passed. 1 tradition down, 9 to go. Let's get out of here before I fall asleep from all this peace and quiet. On to the next challenge. Okay, we survived the quiet challenge, but now for challenge number 2, staying in a ryokan. We just checked in, and look at this room. The floors are made of these woven straw mats called tatami, and you're not allowed to wear shoes on them. It smells amazing, like dry grass and wood. And forget about a bed, guys. We're sleeping on these futons on the floor. My back already hurts just looking at it, but this is part of the authentic experience. The best part of a ryokan, and what I'm most excited for, is the onsen. That's a natural hot spring bath. Japan is a volcanic country, so they have these amazing geothermal springs all over the place. Before you even get in, you have to wash yourself completely at these little shower stations. I'm wearing this traditional robe called a yukata, which they give you. I feel a little ridiculous, but everyone here is wearing one, so it's like a giant pajama party. It's time to face the heat. Whoa! Okay, the onsen is outside, surrounded by rocks and bamboo trees, and the steam is rolling off the water. It looks absolutely magical, especially with the sun setting. The water is hot, like really, really hot. It takes a minute to get used to, but once you do, it's the most relaxing feeling in the entire world. This is 1,000,000 times better than a regular hotel hot tub. After the onsen, they serve you this insane dinner called kaiseki. Each one is a piece of art. Sashimi, grilled fish, weird vegetables I've never seen before, tofu, soup. Staying at a ryokan is a full-body cultural experience. 2 down, 8 to go. I'm going to sleep on the floor now. Wish me luck. Wake up! We survived sleeping on the floor, now it's time. Sumo wrestling. This isn't just a sport, it's a national obsession. Hundreds of years of history. These guys are absolute legends. Ryogoku Kokugikan, the main sumo stadium in Tokyo. This place is electric. The energy is insane. Salt being thrown in ritual. The wrestlers, rikishi, are massive. Dohyo Iri ceremony, top division parade in decorative aprons. Formal, rooted in Shinto tradition. Matches start, pure, explosive power. It's over in seconds. Two massive humans collide with unbelievable force. The impact echoes through the stadium, more intense than any UFC fight. Behind the scenes at a sumo stable, their training is brutal. A huge pot of chankanabe bubbling, packed with protein and vegetables. They offered me some surprisingly delicious. I asked if I could try to push him. He didn't move an inch. Like trying to push over a building. Completely useless. Watching sumo is an absolute must. Raw athletic power, deep history, fascinating ritual. The crowd's respect is incredible. Nothing else like it. One of the coolest things I've ever seen. 3 traditions down. This one was a heavyweight. Energy off the charts. But we have to keep moving. Next challenge nearby. Lots of food. Let's go. Alright, we just left the sumo stadium. Now we're diving straight into a Japanese Matsuri. A festival. When I say festival, I mean it's a massive street party. The energy here is completely different from the quiet tea ceremony. This is loud, chaotic, so much fun. The best part is the food. The stalls are on another level. Takoyaki, yakisoba noodles, grilled squid on a stick, candied apples. I'm literally going to try one of everything. My challenge is to eat from at least 10 different stalls. Kids playing goldfish scooping. Someone just won a giant goldfish. Over there, they're getting ready for a parade. A group carrying a makoshi on their shoulders. It's energetic and spiritual. They believe a deity is being carried. The whole community comes together. This Matsuri is an explosion of culture. Smells from the food stalls, traditional music and happy crowds, colorful decorations and parades. It's pure joy and celebration. Challenge 4 is a massive success. My stomach is full and my ears are ringing, but we have to keep going. 6 more challenges to go. 6 more challenges to go. Okay, after the absolute chaos of the festival, we need to find some peace and quiet again. So for our 5th challenge, we're visiting one of Japan's thousands of sacred sites. Right now, we are at the Fushimi Inari Shrine in Kyoto. It's famous for having thousands of these bright red gates. They create these incredible tunnels up the side of a mountain. Before you enter the main shrine area, you have to purify yourself at this water fountain. You use a ladle to wash your hands and rinse your mouth. It's a sign of respect before entering a sacred space. I'm trying my best to follow all the rules because this place feels incredibly important and spiritual. You can feel the history here. Each one of these thousands of gates was donated by a person or a business. Walking through these Torii gate tunnels is unreal. It feels like you're in another world. The light filters through the gates, and it's so quiet and peaceful, even with other people around. I literally donated $1,000 to get my own gate, but it takes a few months to make. We also visited a Buddhist temple, which has a different feel. It was much more serene, with beautiful gardens, incense burning, and a giant Buddha statue. Whether it's a Shinto shrine or a Buddhist temple, these places are the spiritual heart of Japan. They are stunningly beautiful and offer a moment of calm and reflection. 5 challenges down, we are halfway done. This has been an incredible journey so far, but the next challenge is one I've been waiting for my entire life. It is time for the tastiest challenge yet. We are talking about authentic Japanese cuisine. Not a conveyor belt place. A tiny restaurant with a master chef who's been making sushi for 60 years. I ordered the omakase. I'm trusting the chef to give me the best of the best. It's otoro, fatty tuna. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, it literally melts in your mouth. This is not sushi. This is a life-changing experience. Every piece he gives me is better than the last. The $1,000 was worth every single penny. But Japan isn't just about expensive sushi. The next day, lunch at a tiny hidden ramen shop. Only 10 seats. Tonkotsu ramen. Rich pork bone broth simmered for 24 hours. POV slurp. Noodles are perfect. Japanese food is an art form. It's about respecting ingredients, perfecting techniques over generations, presenting every dish with care. This was easily the most delicious challenge, but we can't stop now. We're on a roll. 6 down, 4 to go. Let's keep this crazy train moving. Okay, for our next challenge, we had to time our trip perfectly. Because for only a couple of weeks every spring, Japan turns into a real-life fairy tale. I'm talking about HANAMI, the tradition of cherry blossom viewing. We are in a park in Tokyo, and it is absolutely covered in these beautiful pink and white flowers. It's even more beautiful than the pictures. There are millions, maybe billions of blossoms, and it looks like it's snowing pink petals. It's a massive social event. It's basically a giant picnic under the cherry blossoms. People lay out these blue tarps, bring tons of food and drinks, and just hang out with friends, family, co-workers, all day and sometimes into the night. We even went to a park at night where they light up the trees. It's called Yozakura, or Night Sakura, and it's a completely different vibe. The cherry blossoms, or sakura, are really important in Japanese culture. They bloom for such a short time, so they represent the beauty and fleeting nature of life itself. Everyone is just so happy to be here, sharing this beautiful temporary experience together. This challenge was all about timing, and we nailed it. This is a 10 out of 10 experience. 7 down, only 3 more challenges left. We've eaten the food, we've seen the sights, now it's time to dress the part. For challenge number 8, we are participating in a kimono-wearing experience. This is not just throwing on a robe, this is a serious process. The kimono is one of Japan's most iconic symbols, elegance and beauty. We went to a professional studio, hundreds of kimonos to choose from. I had no idea there were so many layers and pieces involved. It's incredibly tight. I can barely breathe. But this is for the culture. Dressed up, we walked the historic Gion district, old wooden buildings, spotting geishas. Walking is a challenge. Tiny little steps, special wooden sandals, geita. I feel like I'm going to fall over with every step. But it's so cool to see the city like this. You feel transported back in time. Wearing a kimono gives you appreciation for the tradition and craftsmanship. Not the most comfortable, but unforgettable. It connects you to history in a very physical way. Challenge number 8, complete. Only 2 more to go. Final stretch. Okay guys, for our second to last challenge, we are trading chaos for concentration. We are taking not 1 but 2 traditional Japanese art classes. First up is Shodo, Japanese calligraphy. This is the art of writing beautifully with a brush and ink. Our teacher showed us the basics, how to hold the brush, how to grind the ink, the proper posture. Every stroke has a name and a specific way it needs to be drawn. My first attempt was a disaster. The teacher was very polite, but I could tell she was horrified. You need a super steady hand and an incredible amount of focus. After about an hour of practice, I finally managed to draw a single character that looked okay. It's the character for power. Not perfect, but I'm proud of it. Next, IKEBANA, Japanese flower arranging. Not just flowers in a vase, but a disciplined, living sculpture. It's all about minimalism, balance, harmony. My arrangement looked like a failed science experiment. I couldn't get the balance right. It takes a lifetime to master. These classes were a huge lesson in humility. They taught me beauty in simplicity, patience, dedication. It's about the process, not just the result. The most peaceful and frustrating challenge at the same time. But we did it. 9 down, 1 to go. The final challenge is the fastest one yet. This is it, the final challenge. Now we jump into modern Japan with the Shinkansen, the bullet train, one of the fastest in the world, up to 200 mph. Ride from Tokyo to Kyoto. Simple challenge. Tokyo Station, organized chaos. Millions pass through here daily, yet everything runs with precision. Trains arrive and depart on the second. Even a 1-minute delay is news. I put a coin on its edge on the tray table, and it's not falling over. That's how smooth the ride is. In just over 2 hours, almost 300 miles. A car would take over 6 hours. We passed Mount Fuji, breathtaking view. The Shinkansen is an experience, not just transport. Technology, efficiency, comfort, modern Japan defined. Perfect way to end our epic challenge. We did it. 10 out of 10 traditions completed. This was one of the most incredible experiences of my life. We actually did it. 10 challenges in 50 hours. We survived a silent tea ceremony, slept on the floor, watched giants collide, partied at a festival, found our zen at a shrine, ate $1,000 sushi, picnicked under a billion pink flowers, dressed like a samurai, failed art class, and rode a real-life rocket ship on rails. Japan is a country of incredible contrasts, from ancient traditions to futuristic technology, and getting to experience it all was a true honor. So if you're planning a trip, I am telling you, you have to add these experiences to your bucket list. Don't just see the sights, dive in and participate in the culture. Wear the kimono, try the calligraphy, eat the weird thing on the stick. I promise you, It will be the most rewarding and unforgettable trip of your life. And now, as I promised, because we completed the challenge, I am giving one of you a free trip to Japan to do all this yourself. Subscribe to win. To enter, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment below with which tradition you'd want to try the most. Thank you all so much for coming along on this absolutely epic journey through Japan. It was a wild ride, and we couldn't do any of this without your support. If you haven't already, please smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next crazy adventure, because we are already planning something even bigger. Seriously, you won't want to miss it. See you in the next video.